there are rumors of a Nintendo Direct coming sometime this month in January. It's January 7th, Sunday, right now. And there are no signs of a Nintendo Direct. Nothing been announced from Nintendo. There are some fake leaks that people have posted, but those come out for every Nintendo Direct. So with the rumor that it is coming up, there is potential that there always could be, because as of right now, like, they have to make a Nintendo Direct sometime this year. So
yeah.
This topic is basically, what are 2 or 3 things that you would like to see if the Nintendo Direct does turn out to be true? What are 2 or 3 announcements that you would like to see? Starting with you, Daniel.
Okay, whatever Retro has been working on, because we haven't heard from them for, like, since Tropical Freeze.
Yes, the last
What have
game
they been
was
doing all this
Donkey
time?
Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
Yeah,
DK.
so, like, whatever they've got, whatever they're working on, whether it's a new IP or a different franchise or it's another Donkey Kong, I want to know, because they make some good games that I like a lot. And, you know, I'd love to know what's going on there.
Hey guys,
maybe
what's up?
some... What's up?
Oh no, I was like, hey guys, like, what's up? What game are you working on?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was like, did someone just walk in?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so what's going on with Retro? Kind of related to Retro, but I know it's not them working on it. Metroid Prime 4, just a trailer, something, a teaser, something other than the logo. Which is probably
Right.
even just a temporary logo, the one we have, let's be honest. Yeah, I think those are 2 things that I'm kind of holding out for right now. Oh, and Yoshi. Give me Yoshi.
Yeah, more
I know
of
they
that
have a Yoshi game coming this year. I want to see what it is.
That'd be amazing.
So with you, Holly, we know Pokemon, some other stuff is eventually coming, Smash
Yeah.
Brothers. So what are some things that you would like to see announced if the Direct ends up coming sometime this month?
I would love to see like a Smash trailer. Like, I would love them to just like drop something, so we know that it's like almost here.
Yeah.
Because so my fiance has a son and he's 5, and I keep having to tell him I bought him a Switch for his birthday. So he has one and I have one. Very lucky,
Nice.
very lucky 5-year-old. Didn't buy him like a 2DS. I was like, here, have a Switch. And he's like, oh yeah, there's a Super Smash, right? Super Smash Bros. For Switch, and I'm just like, no, not yet. So I would love to see footage for that. So I think that would be super dope. And yeah, I would love to also see. I just want to see what they've been working on, or things that are kind of like half announced, like Metroid. I would love to see something for Metroid, because as soon as that stuff comes out, you know, I'll be like cosplaying more.
Yeah.
Samus and things.
I don't know if like I would love to see the Metroid, but it's like the last time they just showed a logo.
Yeah.
And it's like
They have a new logo. And a subtitle.
Oh, guys, look at this.
yeah.
Amazing, right?
Yeah. Because when they were showing off Fire Emblem Warriors, I remember they showed like a 5-second trailer, and then they're like, don't worry, we've got more to show you. And then they showed us 5 more seconds, and we're like, okay, guys, this is not what we wanted. Get more information, come on. So I wouldn't be surprised if they just have it's a new logo with the subtitle.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine?
Yeah, I think they could show some, like, even if they don't have like enough of the game complete for a trailer, they could at least show some concept art. Like whenever we seen Skyward Sword for the first time, the first thing they showed off was like a poster of, or artwork of Link. Like Link was standing behind Fi or Fi, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was basically it. Like, it was Fi looking at the camera, and then Link had his back turned, With
right, yeah.
And he was, I remember this. And there were theories because the people thought it was the Great Fairy from Wind Waker.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're like, is this adult Wind Waker Link? And,
right.
you know, because it's kind of that brushstroke art style, so it's not like super realistic. And yeah. Those were the days.
Artwork would be good because it sparks theories and talks, right? So that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Plus, it would be great just to see how good Samus could potentially look on an official HD game.
Oh, I'm so ready.
Yes!
Whether she's in the suit or, like...
Give me that shiny Varia suit with them big shoulders.
Yes!
Yeah. Honestly, no, okay, so the biggest thing... there's a lot of things people hate about Metroid Other M, but my biggest pet peeve is the shoulders are not big enough on the power suit. And then when they showed Samus Returns, I was like, yes, there's them big shoulders.
So sexy.
Yeah, it has to be realistic. Like, she needs to actually fit in the suit.
No, it doesn't have to be realistic. They need to be as big as her head.
Oh, they're bigger than her head.
Even better. So, they need to be...
Holly, with your cosplay, you've done the Zero Suit Samus.
Yes. Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Have you done the actual...
No, I'm terrified.
Okay.
Look at it, man. So scary.
If you do, make the shoulders light because you have to make them huge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I just man, like I stared at I went and like whenever I was working a lot at the time when I was doing the Link Guardian armor, but I would literally go in game and just stare at it for a while and just kind of be like, how am I gonna do this? You need to like just get it in your head and like visualize and just think. For like a good week and a half, I just looked at it like, oh no, like how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna make it light up? That kind of stuff. So
yeah,
I've looked at Samus, I've looked at her full suit several times, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and you gotta get some dope LEDs, like those green lights in there, and
yeah. So I've thought about it. I've stared at that suit for quite some time. If they release new artwork from the new game and it's slightly different and whatnot, like I would like to cosplay that version just because it will be newer and updated and get more hype. And Samus is a very well-known character, and a lot of girls do love to cosplay her. So I would love to be one of the first to cosplay like this. Hopefully it's like a little updated, a little different to make it unique. I would love to cosplay that and rip my hair out then. So,
but like I see there's a lot of people that cosplay Zero Suit Samus like with varying degrees of accuracy and success.
I heard you had a few pictures of yourself cosplaying a Zero Suit Samus hidden somewhere in your house, Daniel.
Oh yeah.
Me? Oh me? I was like, no. I'm pretty sure Holly's posted these pictures. But
no.
Me?
No, it's your big secret. I've heard you casually cosplay as Samus, Zero Suit Samus.
You know, I wish I was skilled enough to do that. I really wish I could, because like cosplay, you look at the work that goes into it. I'm like, damn. I don't have time for that.
It's a lot of time.
Yeah, so, but, yeah, man, where was I going with this? Yeah, I see a lot of people with, like, cosplay Zero Suit Samus, and I guess doing the Varia suit would be, like, a lot more work, because there's a lot more pieces and stuff that go into it. So, you know, if you did go through with it, like, it would be a pretty standout piece. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah, I will eventually. It's been something on my list for years now, and like I said, it would be great to see some artwork or just a trailer or something of the new game, and then I'll like definitely get it together, get my life together.
Yeah.
Do what I cannot, Holly.
Okay.
So
succeed where I fail.
Final game or announcement that you would like to see mentioned during the Nintendo Direct.
I don't know. I'm gonna be happy with whatever they throw, I guess.
All right,
I already got my Zelda, so I'm pretty happy, to be honest.
Yeah.
If I'm picking 3 and it's just me like blowing out a birthday cake and making a wish, I want Luigi's Mansion on the Switch.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I want something. I want to hear something about the Virtual Console. And I would love to see something 2D Zelda related. Like right now there's that game Blossom Tales, which is like a indie tribute to A Link to the Past. It looks and plays just like A Link to the Past. So it's like it's really interesting, but it makes me just want a real 2D Zelda game. So I would love to see something. You just looked it up?
Yeah.
Probably? Yeah. Like it
looks like identical.
Yeah, it like the dungeon items that you find in the game, or items you would find in A Link to the Past.
Wow.
The
Bombs.
dungeons, yeah, the dungeons are basically structured the same way. The bosses, like there's one where it's just like the floating head with the floating hands, kind of like Bongo in.
Never seen that in a Zelda game before.
Like
wow.
Ocarina of Time had Bongo. Wind Waker had its boss like that. I forgot his
name. What was it? Godan? Is that it?
I have
no idea. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. But that thing, I always now looking back, and I'm always like, that looks like a Sheikah technology from Breath of the Wild.
There's even they almost look like I forget which game, but the bigger greenish type Zoras. They're in this. A screenshot of this Blossom Tales. Wow, it's like so similar.
Like I think Phantom Hourglass has the green Zoras.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the green bigger guys. Yeah, that you gotta there's like one in the water here. Dang. Yeah. Okay.
So like the game is literally someone
very
taking
inspired.
A Link to the Past and then making their own fan tribute of it. I don't know how Nintendo hasn't sued them, but
well, I guess it's like inspiration or tribute. You can't really.
Yeah, it's on the Switch. I mean, they would have cut it out already. You know what I mean? So they're clearly okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that makes me want an actual 2D Zelda game. So crossing my fingers for that. So those are my 3 things that I want. Something Luigi's Mansion related, even if it's a port of the 3DS game, but I would like to see a new one developed specifically for the Switch. I want something about Virtual Consoles. Let me play Super Nintendo games on my Switch, please. And then like a 2D Zelda game is what I want. So
yeah, I would like Octopath Traveler to be released. Is it? It's not released yet, right?
I'm not sure.
No, I don't think so.
I would like that to be out now, please.
Did you play the demos for that?
Yeah, yes.
Is it good?
Yes, it's so good. And it is adult themed. It is adult themed. It is very adult. I played one with Rainin, the guy demo, and then I went to play the girl, and you're literally a hooker in a strip club waiting for someone to come in so you can murder them because they murdered your dad, and then your pimp daddy basically kills your friend in front of you or something. It's just like, it's out of control. It's very adult. It's like Final Fantasy adult, beautiful. It's beautiful. The music is very Final Fantasy. So I want that to be released. I'm so about that game. I got the demo and I was like, oh, this is great. So I want that to be released.
I really like the art style.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Sort of sprites, but it's HD and it's the lighting is really good, and like it just visually looks super impressive.
No, it was great. Everything about it was great. The music was stunning. It's Square, so I was just like, yo, this is gonna be good. And yeah, it's beautiful. I want that to be released. Actually, I would like that full game, please. Nintendo. So
I gotta put that on my long list of games that I need to play.
I think they were like an hour and a half or something. The demo, not even.
Okay.
I don't know.
I really like that when they do demos, though.
Yeah, it's
because,
good.
like, honestly, like, there are games that if I hadn't played a free demo of, I would never have bought.
Right.
I would never have been a Pikmin fan if there was no Pikmin 3 demo on the Wii U. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, it's a very good way to get new people to play it, and, you know, just see if you like it, and maybe if you buy the game and... So if you bought it, there's no demo, and you just don't like it, then you're going to be kind of angry about wasting that money, right? So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it can only bring good things to have demos. So.
All right. So we can move on to the questions, but if you guys have enough time, we can do a quick discussion on the our favorite Zelda theories.
Sure.
All right.
I think people like that.
Do you have a little bit more time before we get to the?
Yeah, I'm down.
The videos on this channel are funded by supporters on Patreon like you. If you're a fan of this channel and would like to join on videos, receive shoutouts, watch videos early, have your questions answered, or have your topic discussed on our podcast, please consider supporting on Patreon for these and many other rewards for just $1. Shoutouts for this video includes Link Use the Triforce, Rusty Caulfield, Lovable Christy, Give Time 15, Shadow to Us, Robbie Morgan, and Lunarium. I want to thank all of you for everything you have done to help support this channel.